Welcome everyone to my channel, that is Fast and Easy Maths, which is dedicated to give you tips and tricks related to mathematics. So if you're new to my channel, then please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell button besides it, so that you get notified whenever I push up a new video. So today, students, we are again going to solve a few questions which are based on the series format, okay? And these are the questions which were asked in IIT JEEs, NDA CETs, and it is also a part of your CAT exams, okay? So very quickly, let's try and understand what is your first question. The sum of first 20 terms of the sequence is what? Okay, so we have 0.7, 0.77, then we have 0.777, then we have 0.7777, and it will go up to 20 terms. Okay, so now here what do we do is they are trying to find you, they are going to try to tell you that what is the sum of 0.7 plus 0.77 plus 0.777 plus 0.7777, and it will go on. Okay, so what do we do? See, understand, if you look at something like this and you do not know how to solve it, let's try and do something which is very basic. Let's take 7 outside. So we have 0.1 plus 0.11 plus 0.111 plus, and it will go on. Okay, now this can be written in terms of fractions, right? We have 1 upon 10 plus 1 upon 100, then we have 101 11 upon 1000, and it will go on. Okay, now this is where your trick will come into picture. Okay, so why am I using this trick is because we are getting stuck after this, we don't know how to do it. Okay, so what do you do in any question where you have something like this, or any particular number is given? Let's say instead of 0.7 they had given you 0.5 or 0.4, then also you would use this particular trick only. Okay, so I'm just going to put a star over here. This is the step which is very crucial. Without this step you will get stuck. So we'll do 7 upon 9 and we'll multiply all of these by 9. So we'll have 99 upon 100 plus 999 upon 1000 plus, and it will go on. Okay, now after this step, what you should be doing is, let's write this as nothing but 1 minus 9 upon 10. Sorry, 1 minus 1 upon 10, right? Because 9 upon 10, if you take an LCM, you will get 10 minus 1, which is 9 upon 10. Similarly, I'll get 1 minus 1 upon 100 plus 1 minus 1 upon 1000. Okay, why am I doing this? Okay, students, my goal is to convert this particular series in terms of a geometric progression. Okay, and that can be only possible when I do something in these kinds. Okay, very quickly you will understand why. So this will go up to how many terms? 20 terms. Now if you look, basically you're adding how many times? 1, 1, 2, 3, and it will go up to how many times? 20 times. So here you will have 7 upon 9, and let's club all the ones together. So 1, when added 20 times, you will get 20. And then let's take the minus sign outside, and we have something like this: 1 upon 10 plus 1 upon 100 plus 1 upon 1000, and it will go on for 20 terms. Okay, so now if you see, this is a geometric progression, okay, where the ratio is 1 upon 10, because if you divide 1 upon 100 by 1 upon 10, you will get 1 upon 10. Similarly, if you divide 1 upon 1000 by 1 upon 100, you will still get 1 upon 10. Okay, so now very quickly, let's use the formula of sum of numbers in a geometric progression. Here what would that be is nothing but 1 upon 10 into 1 minus, what is your ratio? 1 upon 10, the whole raised to how many terms? 20 terms, upon 1 minus 1 upon 10. Okay, I'm just going to make this bracket a bit. Okay, and closing this particular bracket for this one. So just for someone who is not understood, the sum of n series is a 1 minus r raised to n upon 1 minus r. Okay, so Now this will become 7 upon 9, 20. Let this bracket still be there, 1 upon 10. We'll keep this as it is, 1 minus 1 upon 10 the whole raised to 20. Okay, and this will be divided, and let's cancel this out. So we'll get 9 upon 10. So this 10 and this 10 will get cancelled. Okay, so we will have something like this, 7 upon 9, 20 minus 1 upon 9 into 1 minus 1. This was raised to 20. Raised to 20. Okay, now if you want, you can take this 1 upon we can just take this outside as well, or you can leave your answer over here. It depends on the options given to you. Okay, so I hope you understood. If in case they had given you something else, you would have done the same thing, and what you would have happened is basically here, if it was a 5, you would have taken this, would become 5, and whatever the number of terms, instead of 20, if they had given you 40 terms, then this would become 40, and here also you will get raised to 40. Okay, so students, I hope you got the hang of it. Okay, now students, if you like the way I have explained, then please go ahead and hit the like button, because that gives me tremendous amount of encouragement in doing these kind of videos. Also students, I'm going to give you a do it yourself question at the end of this video, so use the trick which I just showed you and let me know your answers in the comment section. So now let's do this particular question. The question is, if let S1 be the sum of first 2n numbers of an AP and S2 be the sum of first 4n number terms of the same AP. If S2 minus S1 is 1000, then find the sum of first 6n numbers. Okay, so students, I understand whenever you get something like this, it gets a bit tricky, because you don't know what is your A and what is your B, but you know something, right? They have given you S2 minus S1 is 1000. So first let's find what is your S1. S1 will be 2n upon 2 into 2a plus 2n minus 1 into d, right? So this will become n into 2a plus 2n into d minus d. This now becomes, I'm getting, basically these two get cancelled, so let's becomes 2a into n plus 2n into d minus n square and minus n into d. Okay, similarly for your S2 will be 4n upon 2 into 2a plus 4n minus 1 into d. So this will become now just 2n. So let's multiply this, or rather we'll write this outside and we'll just keep it as it is. So we have 4n into d minus d. Let's multiply this inside. So we have 4an plus 8n square d minus 2n d. Okay, now they have told that S2 minus S1 is equals to 1000. So let's subtract these two. So when you subtract 4an plus 8n square d minus 2n d minus 2an minus 2n square d plus n d is equals to 1000, right? So you get 2an plus 6n square d and minus n into d is equals to 1000, right? Now you're getting stuck over here. But what have they asked you? They have asked you to find S, let's say S3 with, or rather S of 6n terms. Okay, so we should have 6n upon 2 into 2a plus 6n minus 1 into d. So this will become 3n into 2a plus 6n d minus 6d, right? So this will now become 6an plus 18n square d minus 18n d, right? So over here, sorry, this will become 3D. This was just D. Okay, so if you just take 3 outside, you have 2an plus 6n square d minus nd, right? And that is what is given over here, right? So if you, and that we know the value is 1000, so 3 into 1000. So the answer for sum of 6n terms is 3000. So option B is your correct option. Okay, so now students, time for your do it yourself. Sum of 0.5 plus 0.55 plus 0.555 going up to 10 terms. I want you to let me know what is the answer of this in the comment section. So that's it for now. I will see you in the next video. Bye.